protocol officers and lots to see from a historical, feel like a tourist. But it's wonderful, and everybody's so welcoming.
Wonderful. Well, I know our party is, I think close to you. And
yes.
I wanted to say as well,
On the Democratic left.
That's right, and I wanted to say we've also made a connection with our sort of social democratic think tank, the Broadbent Institute, that we thought maybe we could connect you all with as well while you're here.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, lovely.
We've been trying since I became president of the party. We've put a lot of emphasis on external relations with like-minded parties and with our diaspora as well, which is really why I'm here. So
absolutely,
it's good to be here.
How long are you going to be in Canada?
Till Saturday.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
So we have quite a busy schedule.
And there's a gala in your honor.
Staff and leader of the opposition's office. Very shortly, we're going to have a reception sort of available for you. But I'd like to just welcome you officially to the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. We're so delighted to have you here, and also to welcome back Ms. Laura May Lindo and with my colleague Anna and others. Welcome. So just to show you a little bit about this building and tell you a little bit about this place, we're meeting on lands traditionally inhabited by Indigenous peoples since time immemorial, for thousands of years, and that includes the Haudenosaunee, the
So Mark Golding are now in Canada, my viewers and my subscribers. Mark Golding turn up in Canada, and he's gonna have a 2-day tour in Canada. So for my Jamaican people over there in Canada, Mark Golding are in Canada now. Mark Jefferson Golding, our future Prime Minister. And listen, not even Angeles Oberman them can't stop Mark Golding from become our next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And if you don't believe in that, people, like the video, leave a like on the video, and said Mark Golding for Prime Minister in the comment section. Leave a like on the video and said Mark Golding for Prime Minister in the comment section. And also share the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Speaking about Mark Golding over there in Canada, Nigel Clarke lift up and left Jamaica. Now, Flavor Williams become the finance minister while Dana become the education minister. And a whole heap of changes are going on in the people. But one of the changes that surprised me is that Andrew Wallace reappoint Dalrymple over there in southern Trelawny. Now, Dalrymple are under investigation for illicit enrichment. She's under investigation for fraud. But yet still, Andrew Wallace reappointed her over there in southern Trelawny. Tell me this is not corruption at the highest. Tell me this is not corruption at the highest. How can you even trust a government like this, will surround himself with corruption? Well, then again, him a corruption himself, because at the end of the day, Andrew Wallace under investigation for illicit enrichment and for fraud, for tax fraud, and all type of fraud. 28 bank account the Prime Minister have. So it not surprise me. So just look out for see Currell Reid come back as well. But people, we need to stand up on our foot and ensure say Dalrymple now get back over there in southern Trelawny. Remember, she have done nothing for southern Trelawny. Dalrymple uncle destroy Trelawny and steal from poor people purse. So I want to reject that woman. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. I hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every or any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So watch the video until the end. Remember, like up the video, share up the video, and leave your honest opinion in the comment section. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if it's a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. So whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. So my viewers and my subscribers, let us start off the report with this.
Calling on the party to appoint back Mrs. Philibert as our candidate for the next election. She has done a lot of work in Southern Trelawny. She has been a 4-term MP here. Hard work in Southern Trelawny is a legacy that we want to continue to build on. And we cannot afford for her not to be our next candidate in the next general election, constitutionally due 2025.
So when time I look, yesterday I see that video they released with those Fenke labor right come out a protest. Say they want back one of the most corrupted politicians to come back and represent them. I said to myself, so you know, say this was all a plan by Holiness and Dalrymple. I said to myself, say this is all a plan by Holiness and Dalrymple because they want to put back Dalrymple, but them just don't know how to do it because Dalrymple under investigation for illicit enrichment and fraud. And if them just put our back, so people are going to criticize them. So what them do now is make the few Fenke labor and them go out there and go protest, say they want back Dalrymple and they want this and they want that. How can you want someone that is so corrupted to come back and represent you when this person have not done anything for your parish before? This woman only bring down Southern Trelawny. She have done nothing for Southern Trelawny. Look at the roads over there in Southern Trelawny. Them bad, so till they can't bad no more. And this woman have done so many terms over there. Huh? She not do nothing to uplift the parish but enrich herself by how much tapping vehicle. Fat up her bank account and all of that. Thief from poor people purse. But listen to Andrew Wallace's excuse why he reinstalled her.
You announced a by-election for South Trelawny. Can you say who will be your party's candidate for that division? I'm hearing on the ground that it may, the constituency, that the former member of parliament, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, may be making a comeback. Can you say, if yes, why is she making a comeback after resigning? And also, why did you wait so long to announce a by-election for that constituency? And for Minister Williams, big post as finance minister, what will be your first priority? Thank you.
Yeah, so put it this way, by popular demand of the constituency, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert will be the Jamaica Labour Party's candidate for Trelawny Southern. It's difficult to speak for Marissa as to why she resigned and then she's coming back. And I'm certain she will give an explanation. But my own view is that she really respected the perspectives of the public with whatever was accusations were laid in the public domain. And she thought it was the honorable thing to do. But I think that as she went through the constituency and people kept demanding that she return, and she does have quite a popular support in the constituency. So, you know, it's really the will of the people, and we will see the will of the people exercised in the by-election. In terms of why I waited, well, you know, the prerogative of calling an election is given to the Prime Minister, and there are some rules around it. But in calling the elections, you know, the latitude that is given for a reason, which is to allow and always allow for the Prime Minister to protect the government that is formed. And in the discussions that are had, sometimes that is lost, that our system of government is designed for stability and continuity and, of the government. And so the Prime Minister exercises that authority to ensure that the government that is formed can continue. And so you want to be sure that whenever you call an election, you're in a good position to win it. And that's just the reality. You want to be sure that you are in a position that your government can continue. That doesn't speak to any disenfranchisement of the democratic process. It is the nature of our democracy, which is why our democracy is stable. And when I'm saying our democracy, our system of democracy is the most stable type of democracy that there is, precisely because there is this allowance. Just to be clear, however, the people of Southern Trelawny were never deprived of any representational benefits that would accrue from having their Member of Parliament. Provisions were in place to ensure that whatever benefits that would come to constituents who are in need or whatever service they needed, that those services would continue.
Now, people, Ms. Dalrymple is a corrupted politician that are under investigation for illicit enrichment and also for fraud, right? She's under investigation for using taxpayers' money to buy a lot of high-end vehicle and to enrich herself as well. She's now going to court for this case that I am talking about at this moment. Remember, she was the Speaker of the House before she had to resign because of the Integrity Commission exposing her, and then Juliet Holiness take up the post as the House Speaker. And she also, after resign from her post as sitting MP over there in Southern Trelawny, and from she resigned, nobody have filled that vacancy. Now, the Prime Minister decides, corrupt or no corrupt, under investigation or no under investigation, we are going to put her back. We are going to make she contest a by-election on November 22 because nothing wrong with her being corrupted. Because guess what, people? The Prime Minister is a corruption himself, The Prime Minister is one of the most corrupted politicians along with Cruel Reed, Dalrymple, and all of them. They are all under investigation for illicit enrichment and fraud. Now, this is unacceptable. This is so unacceptable. For see, the Prime Minister reinstalled Dalrymple as MP candidate for Southern Trelawny. And the people them over there in Southern Trelawny should stand up and them foot them and protest against this woman contesting a by-election. Jamaican people, the church, Jamaica for Justice, everybody supposed to get involved in this because this woman is under investigation for fraud. She's under investigation just like the Prime Minister for illicit enrichment. But then, if the Prime Minister can under investigation for fraud, right, and still in a position, in a seat, then the members them not want to come back. This party have no integrity, them have no moral, them have no standard. I wonder each and every day how people get up and support these criminals in that criminal organization where them call the Jamaican Lion Party. How people really support them. Now, this man decides, he might go waste some more of taxpayers' money and call some by-election, a couple by-election well, him call about 4 of them, even if you over St. Thomas. Him call a couple by-election well. This is more waste of taxpayers' money. Why? If you're so confident in yourself, big man, why you not call a general election? This is what the people them want. The people them want general election. But then again, when you are going to spend $30 million to run one by-election, you know what you do to yourself? You steal taxpayers' money again. You find ways of to push more money in your pocket. And that you do. That's why I call this whole heap of by-election. We want a real election. We want a general election. Be a man, have balls, and call the general election. Have balls and call the general election. Make we get to vote you out. Because he's a damn crook, a criminal, a thief. And anybody will get up and vote for a thief too. Nobody should vote for you or support you. They should call on you to resign. Me can't believe. Me can't believe my eyes. How can you reinstall someone that is under investigation for stealing from poor people purse? How can you do that? What can go so? What can go so? This is a national and international disgrace on the Jamaican Lion Party. They have no moral. Them not have no integrity, no standard. Them not have nothing about them. And who to stand up and reject this? Who to stand up and say, no, that is not right?
I'm also announcing the date for the by-election in the constituencies of Trelawny Southern and St. Andrew Northwestern. Nomination day will be Wednesday, November 6, 2024, and election day will be Friday, November 22nd, 2024, for both constituencies. I encourage all eligible voters to exercise their constitutional right to vote and participate actively in the democratic process.
Now, every day I get up and Holiness reshuffle his cabinet. Me never see one man can shuffle cabinet so. I must card pack. I check him a play. Or I card him a play. Why am I play? Because I don't understand, you know. Now, Flavor Williams, the woman we couldn't answer some simple question the other day when they question her about the budget. She could not even answer some simple little question. Till her own members them. Her own members have to turn on her. Become the finance minister. She take up the heavy burden upon her head now. For sure, no say the Jamaican Labour Party is just a party shop. But me and you know say Flavor Williams will not be the finance minister. Andrew Holiness will fill that post. Andrew Holiness just put Flavor Williams at the post. But he will be the one to run that post. Now, Education Minister. Now, Dana, the Information Minister become the Education Minister. A party shop are going over there, you know. Now, people, check this out.
The Honourable Favour Williams, MP, will assume duties as Minister of Finance and the Public Service. Senator Dr. the Honourable Dana Morris Dixon will assume duties as Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information. And Mr. Matthew Sabuda, MP, will reassume his role as Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. These appointments are designed to maintain stability and minimize disruption in the functioning of the government, but at the same time, pivot towards a growth-oriented economic policy, as well as to make a priority and focus of human capital development. To help drive this pivot towards growth, I have assigned my senior advisor, Mr. Alec John, who is highly regarded for his financial expertise, to work closely with the Minister of Finance, newly minted Minister Favour Williams, as well as with other private sector stakeholders. Also, the consolidation of the skills portfolio, including heart with education, will help to drive our focus on human capital development and to better integrate technical and vocational skills training into the education system. Mr. Matthew Samuda, as Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, will continue the significant progress we have made in the provision of water and environmental protection.
We also are going to take a look at Nigel Clarke being received by Jamaican over there in the diaspora, and according to them, they are happy to see him making such a big move. Yeah, the man will mess up the budget without explaining why he messed up the budget, why there was a big hole in the budget. The man that promised to make sure that everyone at SSL get back their money and who is responsible, held accountable for their wrongdoing. In run gone left it. The man will promise one whole heap of something in a budget. Run gone left it. So people, check out this welcome in America.
No, it's a pleasure, Dr. Clarke. It's an honor to shake your hand, serve that you've done. So, wish you all the best. All right?
Yeah, you're out of Jamaica and you're here for your post. You're in a different space. How are you feeling?
It was a pretty overwhelming feeling, to be honest with you. It was overwhelming and, overcome with depth of gratitude and, processing. Just thank God for the opportunity I've had to serve, and I'm going to miss it. That's for sure. I loved every single moment of it, and it was, as I said before, the privilege of my life to serve the Jamaican people.
I noticed that quite a few people came and they greeted you. How do you feel about that in terms of literally while you've been here? How has that been since leaving Jamaica this morning?
Well, I've been even getting phone calls while I've been here and on the tarmac. I am very appreciative of some of the outpouring of affection that I have received, and it's mutual. I have enjoyed my role. I've enjoyed the opportunity to serve immensely. I think that was evident that I enjoyed the job. I love the job, and right now it's difficult to even talk about it because, as I said yesterday, my heart is full. Right? There's a lot of, it's overwhelming, positive feelings, and love Jamaica, and fundamentally believe in the promise and potential of Jamaica and what we can become.
And you said it's R2. What's your advice to your successor? Whoever that person might be.
But I won't venture. I'm happy to answer other questions, but I'm going to venture there, But one of the things I've been happy to have the opportunity to do is to carry a message of belief in the capacity of the Jamaican people, that we have agency and that we can create the future that we want. All right, thank you.
Now, I know say Nigel Clarke glad to get away because him know say fire they are in foot bottom. Him know to himself say fire they are in foot bottom, and him know to himself say they are all gonna go down. And him jump off of the sinking ship and left Andrew Holiness. But on look out on the eye, because me know say Andrew Holiness soon pack him bag and run off. You think him a go stay here? You think Andrew Holiness really go stay here? Andrew Holiness soon pack him bag and gone. Me can't tell you that. But people, you have one little brother where they call him Christopher Tough Time. The old wicked man. We call himself doctor. Which me don't know which part of him a doctor, because I'm most animal doctor. People, instead of they doing work, just check out what him a do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Tufton speaking for TVJ News Jamaica. And we are waiting for the imminent arrival of the next Deputy Chief of the International Monetary Fund, Jamaica's Dr. Nigel Clarke, the best Minister of Finance that has done an amazing job in Jamaica. So much so he's being elevated to the status of a world-class critical role to help the rest of the world. So we'll be here until he arrives, and we're waiting day and night for him to arrive so we can give him the accolades, the support, the welcome that he deserves. From TVJ News here in Washington, D.C., this is Chris Tufton, your correspondent.
So, Christopher tough time have a whole heap of problem upon him hands them. Right? Because in the hospital them, no AC, no in the hospital them, including in the theater room them. No surgery can perform. Even up at the children's hospital, you have a whole heap of foreign doctors, surgeon, come down from America from the other day. If come do some surgery on some people, on some children at Jamaica, and them have to criticize the healthcare system. And this man, instead of him come doing job, why him get pay for do, and why him rob poor people money from? This man gone up at IMF, run gone America IMF, say him wait pan Nigel Clarke to come. Make that make sense to me. What can go so? What can go so? You have your job to do here in Jamaica. You have your job to do here in Jamaica. And you make sure you take off on plane first before Nigel Clarke. Run gone. Say you work with who you work with. You're a news reporter. And you wait for Nigel Clarke. Go do your work. Move yourself and go do your work. You is a national disgrace to the healthcare system. You is a national disgrace to Jamaica. Remember me tell you. You shouldn't shame yourself. But people, state a thought and that down below in the comment section. And as usual, remember to leave a like on this video. Give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and turn on the post notification bell. Remember to share the video. Bless.